seeing earthquakes in various places. There was an earthquake one time in Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so, and that was unheard of 20 years ago. And then the uproars of people, and a major uproar is what now? Inflation. Okay, people cannot afford to have a so-called adequate living, right? So the middle class is diminishing, and so there's a lot of uproar. People are basically upset because as gas, food, and water increase, guess what? The wages are not increasing. So now you're gonna have a further gap between what the middle class, which is making them what, goddamn it, to almost be extinct. Because hey, remember, the middle class is really the livelihood of the economy. So if the middle class is disrupted, your economy is disrupted. Go ahead.
Verse 4. Then shall we understand that the Most High spoke of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
And that's what prophecy is, to speak before. Okay, so now we're seeing these prophecies being exercised in real time. And bros, just hold on, you know, because at the end of the day, the ride will still get bumpier because we still have some in-between prophecies before we get to the main two prophecies, which is what? WW3 and Revelation, the 13th chapter, going into the Quran, right?
I got something.
Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of
If y'all want to speak, go ahead.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
Right, so my people are the Israelites, and the Most High's people are broken into what? The elect and the non-elect. Okay, hence Galatians, the 6th chapter. Okay, because you have the Israel of the Most High, which is the elect. Now, these are the individuals that are going to be saved because it was predestined before the foundations of the world. Go ahead, bro.
Come reading on. And it said, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord.
Right, so the Most High puts these words into the mouth of the prophets. Okay, and that's another term for myth. Okay, a myth is another way of saying what? A prophecy. All right, go ahead, bro.
Verse 2, and it says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Right, these words are faithful and true. And how do we know they're true? And as Zaquan just brought out how there's going to be earthquakes. And what about the uproars in people? People are disgruntled because they're not happy. People didn't celebrate Christmas. And the reason why, I mean, they celebrate Christmas, but they was unhappy. Why? Because you have the prophets that have done multiple exposés on their pagan holiday, and then secondly, which is just as important, niggas are broke. Niggas are fucking broke, man. You had people going to Lemon Tree, you know what I'm saying, borrowing $1,000-something just to buy Christmas gifts, and that's the middle class.
And that shit gonna put them in the hole, put them in the bind.
Further in debt.
That's right.
That's right.
Cause you know we bought this a long time ago, y'all. That how Christmas was banned. When they came on, they banned Christmas.
That's right.
And then they brought this shit back up again. But it was banned on here. It was banned on here. But you know how he saw that he gonna do the fuck he wanna do, whatever. You know how he said, but they banned that shit. But now, like they doing it, but it just like New Year's, man, bro. It's just gone.
It's gone.
I'm like, I got up, look at TV all damn day, and people out, but it just that like I said, that feel is not there.
Yeah.
It's gone.
The thrill is gone.
It's gone.
It says, verse 3 says, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
And mainly people within our household, because those are the major ops, which your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, your significant other. We don't know how it's going to play out. But at the same time frame, we cannot worry about what they think we have is true. They don't. Go ahead, bro.
And speak against thee.
Speak against what? This doctrine. Saying that Yahushua is not coming back. Or we won't see Yahushua in this lifetime. I'm going to have to curse like Elder Atazwan. I'll be goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
And the reason why you're going to die in your unfaithfulness is because the Most High did not give you the spirit to be faithful.
I got a precept to link up with. This St. John 8 and 24. This is Yahushua speaking.
Break it down too, bro.
Come. I said therefore unto you that ye shall die in your sins, for if you believe not that I am he, ye shall die in your sins. So when you read the Bible, we have to understand it comes a point to where not listening is going to lead to your death, man. You know, and we're in the time that these prophecies increase, all right, these words, okay, are going to affect people's day to day more and more. And we get to the point to where not believing in these prophecies, not believing Yahushua, not repenting within this grace period, there's going to be a heavy consequence to pay, man.
That's right.
You know, so we in that time to where we're going to see the Lord reach out, you know, and make prophecy, all right, delete people from this earth, man.
And that's the heavy consequence the priest is going to, you losing your life.
You know, Molly back in the day, and she, you know, when something on that stove, she always said, don't touch that stove, it's hot.
That's right.
If you touch that son of a bitch, it burn you. Now you feel the consequences.
That's right.
And that's how the Lord gonna come back. Cause we warned everybody, this is gonna happen. Then it'll be too late.
Yeah.
We told you.
But guess what?
You can want this, go ahead.
Within that process, we don't wash the blood
Yeah.
out of our hand.
You know?
That's why we go to sleep the way we go to sleep.
Yeah.
Because through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah, we doing the work. You know, everybody behind this counter through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah, look, we doing what we supposed to be doing. Regardless, you know.
And Lord will keep us in that
That's
spirit.
it. That's it.
To do what we doing.
Because if he take it, you gone, you're a castaway.
Psalm 51.
Yeah, that's right.
I had a precept for you.
All right, go ahead, bro.
This is Revelation 14 and 14. And it says, and I looked and behold a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man.
And that's what we want to see, man, that white cloud. Now that white cloud is what is actually describing the fathership. And it only makes sense that this fathership is so gigantic that all the elect in America can be being at the same time frame. Did not we leave out of Exodus? I mean, it's like, did not we leave out of ancient Egypt? You know, being led by that fathership? So it only makes sense we leave out the same way at the same time. Go ahead, Zaquan. You want to add?
I would say this too. That's why I say in Jeremiah, how the Lord it won't be said, and how we left Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
This time it's gonna be a great. It's gonna be a greater exodus. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a greater exodus. So you know it's gonna be off the chain.
Right, destruction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yep. It says, and having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle.
And that's Yahushua. So Yahushua can be associated to what? The Grim Reaper. Right? Having that sickle. And he's coming for a great harvest, which is going to lead to a lot of individuals dying. 2/3 of our people, okay, will be reaped for destruction, as well as these other nations who are left in America, starting with Esau, man. Go ahead, bro.
And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle.
Bring on the judgment. If you're thrusting in the sickle, he's telling you how shall bring on the judgment. Go ahead, bro.
Yep.
Hey, just like if I got the gun, you know what I'm saying, as the Zaquan say, pull the trigger. It's time to bring on the judgment.
Yep, the green light.
The green light.
And it says, thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe.
Meaning what all prophecies has been fulfilled. Right? So when all prophecies are fulfilled, what's going to happen? You're going to see the second appearance of Yahushua. But guess what? This time, he's coming back what? As that lion format.
So as the hopeful elect, you know, are becoming right in righteousness, okay, you have 2/3 and the rest of the earth, they're becoming right in their wickedness, man. You know? So when Yahushua comes back, he's going to judge accordingly, man. He's going to harvest the earth. You know, he's going to reap and he's going to destroy. You know?
And that was it.
Okay, bro. I got one list over real quick since you said that, bro. This is Joel 3:13. It says, "Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full, and the fats overflow, for their wickedness
That's
is
the
great."
people. This is symbolic talk. That's the people. Right? And you can also link up with Isaiah 60. Is Isaiah 63? Yeah.
Yep, Isaiah 63, there on the east. We that come from Bible.
Yeah.
You gonna get that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Then, like, Elder Bone had made the point, in camp a while back that people's wickedness don't even make sense anymore. You know, like what people are doing in their folly doesn't even make sense anymore. It's just a state of self-destruction. You know, so Yahweh Shai, he's just gonna come fast track, okay, the death that these people are already on. You know, the way they eat, the music, you know, even sex in this society is all related to death.
That's right.
You know, and people are just finding more ways to die quicker, man. So Yahweh Shai gonna come with the solution, okay, and just fast track this death culture to their demise, man.
That's it.
You know, this Isaiah 63 and 1.
And I had one for you too.
Okay, bro. Bring yours up, bro.
It's Jeremiah 51 and 33. It says, "For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the Most High of Israel, the daughter of Babylon is like a threshing floor. It is time to thresh her, yet a little while, and the time of harvest shall come."
Hey, read that again, Zaquan.
Back in Jeremiah 51:33. "For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the Most High of Israel,
Right.
the daughter of Babylon
Which is America.
is like a threshing floor.
Right.
It is time to thresh her, yet a little while, and the time of her harvest shall come."
Right. So the threshing floor is symbolic for what? The destruction of America. And that little time is fast approaching. Right? Because like the brother said out there in Dallas, a year ain't a year no more. When we were coming up, it seemed like it took 10 years for Christmas to come back around. And now you close your eyes, and you damn it through a whole season. You know what I'm saying? So Yahweh is coming back, and he's doing it for the sake of the elect. Because this world cannot continue to go on, man. And even a spiritual man will lose his fucking mind with all this madness around here, man. Go ahead, bro.
It's
King of the game.
yeah, Romans 9:28. "For he will finish the work and cut it short in righteousness, because a short work will the Lord make upon the earth."
And that's talking about what the destruction of America, right? And it's going to be such a short work because according to Revelation, the 18th chapter, America will be destroyed in 60 fucking minutes. You seen that movie Gone in 60 Seconds? Well, America will be gone in 60 minutes. And this is a huge demographic. What, from north to south, that's 2,000 miles. From west to east, that's 3,000 miles. And even the scriptures identify America as what? That great city. Right? Go ahead, bro. All right.
Okay, Isaiah.
Yeah.
It's Isaiah 63 and 1. "Who is that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?"
Yahweh Shai in America is modern day Basra. I think Basra was a capital city of Greece, right?
Chief capital of ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
Back where?
In Edom.
In Edom. It's like in Edom. Go ahead, bro.
And it says, "with dyed garments from Basra."
Right, meaning what? Because basically he's going to spill a lot of blood. Now, does that mean he's going to get out the chariot and pull out a sword and go hand-to-hand combat? No. That means he's going to be inside, steering that fellowship and sending laser beams. Because remember, how priests cannot get blood on them. Go ahead, bro.
And it says, "This that is glorious in his apparel,
The
travel."
fellowship, spoken of in 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, how that mountain was so big, you couldn't even see where it started, nor where it ended. Go ahead, bro.
And it says, "This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Also, the strangeness of our salvation, our Ratazah. Go ahead.
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save."
Now that is Isaiah speaking in the Holy Spirit, but he's insinuating Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
"Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel?"
Yeah, because he's not passing out no milk and cookies when he come back, man. That man is extremely upset. Did not Revelation, the first chapter, talks about how his eyes is bloodshot red? Why? Because he's mad on how they crucified him, and then on top of that, you seeing these heathens oppress his people, and all this madness going on in the world. And look how they're prevailing over Jerusalem, the headquarters of the world. So all of this stuff makes a righteous man mad. So if we get mad on this day-to-day bullshit, imagine Yahweh Shai.
Plus he drank, you know. Due to the stress of niggas,
Yeah.
messing with him over the time frame he's here on the earth.
Reading on, verse 2 it says, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that tradeth in the wine fat. I have trodden the winepress alone.
The people, go ahead.
And of the people there was none with me.
So if he tried the wine press alone, meaning what? The Most High gave him a green light to bring judgment on these people. Right? Because what do you do with grapes in a wine press? You smash them. You know, because while you're trying to get the wine. But he's smashing them to so they can receive destruction. Go ahead, bro.
For I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury.
And if you jump on something and trample something, you are extremely mad, man. Go ahead, bro.
And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment.
A lot of bloodshed, because if you're jumping up and down on grapes, oh wow. That's the spirit. If you're jumping up and down on grapes, what happens? Your garments are stained. I dare you to wear some white slacks or white pants and trample on some grapes. You know, and look at all the residue that you're gonna receive from that trample. All right.
It's Isaiah 34:6 in the NLT. The sword of the Lord is drenched with blood and covered with fats, with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fats of rams prepared for sacrifice.
You people are the sacrifice. Again, 2/3 of our people in these other nations begin with Esau. Y'all the sacrifice. America is the altar. Okay, so the Most High is going to receive from Yahushua a great burnt offering.
Yes, the Lord will offer a sacrifice in the city of Basra.
So Yahushua is bringing the Most High sacrifice. And America is what? Modern day Basra.
He will make a mighty slaughter in Edom.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to die. You know?
What's the scripture going to? How the slain of the Lord should be many.
Yeah, that's right.
Many, like you said, Esau, Edom, of course. The other nations who are joint heirs with Esau, Edom. And also 2/3 of our people want to have a continuing city here.
That's right.
You know?
Right.
Y'all had something for you.
Okay, get Lamar next. Oh, come on, Lamar.
Oh, yeah, Lamar.
Isaiah 42, verse 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare before they spring forth. I tell you of them.
Like what? Hey, read that again.
This is Isaiah chapter 42, verse 9. I'm going to read it in NLT. Look, my earlier predicted oracles have come to pass.
Like what? The destruction of the Babylonian Empire. Nineveh went down. All these great kingdoms went down. Go ahead.
Now I announce these events before they begin.
Like what? WW3, the Karagma, the destruction of America. These are the new events. WW3, the destruction of America, right? The Karagma, continue.
Before they begin to occur, I reveal them unto you.
And how is this information being revealed? By the heralds, the prophets. Okay? So the Most High is not going to do anything without revealing the information to you, because if he did not do this, then he would be unjust, or selected unjust. Any more, bro? All right.
This is in the book of Micah, chapter 4, start at verse 1. But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow unto it.
Yeah, that's the kingdom of Yahushua that he's going to bring to the earth. You know, going back to the harvest of the earth, where before Yahushua comes, okay, what does a king do? You know, whenever there's a new regime that takes over, no matter what it is, you can have a new manager at Walmart, okay? The first thing they start doing is moving things around, putting things in place. So what we're seeing is things being moved around and put in place as new, rulership is coming to the earth, man. You know? What's that, real quick in Matthew 13:41, that's the link with.
You have some spot?
If some more you had to read, bro?
Now, what is the point?
Okay, come.
I got the map.
Because that's the main thing is the new rulership. This is why we're here. This is why we keep up with prophecy, because it's ushering in a new rulership, man. You know? And this is what us like, and this is what our forefathers have awaited, all right, since the beginning, man. You know.
Now it's like when a new management come into organization or a
Yeah.
new coach,
Yeah.
they usually bring like their day ones.
Mhm.
They came from from the bottom with them.
Mm-hmm.
They overtake that new organization.
Yeah.
So that's what y'all shots gonna do is day ones. They elect.
Look at Trump. What Trump did.
Yeah.
He's bringing his people in.
Yeah, like, you know, like you fired the people that ain't part of you, and you ain't gonna basically putting your people, the one you want in charge.
And that's why he called them friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it also, goes into being joint heirs with Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Co-recipients.
And Nico, we should be right quick. This is Isaiah 32:1 in the NLT. It says, "Look, a righteous king is coming," referring to Yahushua, "and honest princes will rule under him."
You say honest princes, man. You know, which that's a characteristic that the hopeful elect will have. Those first fruits, they say they will have no guile. You see, and that's why even before the kingdom come, hey, we had to start operating as nobility now, man. Being reliable, responsible, consistent, okay, brotherly, okay, integrity, trustworthy. You see? Because those are the men Yahweh Shah wants around him, okay, when he rules, man. Okay? So, as we await these prophecies, man, in this grace period, man, we're being groomed and conditioned and tailor-made to be those joint heirs with Yahweh Shah, man. That's what this thing is all about, man. Because the destruction, like you said, was an hour.
Mm-hmm.
We have an eternal kingdom coming. So this destruction, even though it's a build-up too, it's going to be quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah, I got a quick one for you.
You got it, bro.
And this is Luke 16:10. He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much.
Yeah, so even in our day-to-day, the Lord is entrusting us with certain responsibilities and tasks, certain integrity tests that we have to pass, man. Okay? The Lord is testing us now. He's testing us in the least so we can be trusted with much.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's right.
Because what did Yahweh Shai say to those men that he gave the talents to, man?
Yeah.
He told them, come enjoy the kingdom, come enjoy rulership, man.
Yeah.
But it begins with us dominating our situation right now, man. Because that's the only way we're going to be reserved is through faith and through overcoming in the flesh, man.
Hey, and just to be on a corner though, look at Dion.
Mm-hmm.
He went from a high school coach to SWAC, and then he won his SWAC. He was able to get the Colorado job. Yeah, he had to start small and then elevate.
That's on a corner level.
Right. So it only makes sense on a greater scale. All right, I'm gonna finish off with you, priest. Back in Luke chapter 16 and verse 10. And he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in much.
Yeah, so if we can't manage our day-to-day situations now, how can we run a kingdom with Yahweh Shai? So if we see these prophecies, that doesn't mean that we neglect our day-to-day responsibilities, man. We gotta hold down the fort till Yahweh Shai get back, man.
Yeah, you stop paying your bills when the Karagma is goddamn it mandated. That's when you stop doing it.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be a question when we don't
Right,
have
you gonna
bills
know. That's
anymore.
right.
Because that's the thing about it, because when you are in rulership, things happen in real time and you gotta make the adjustment, man. So we're in this kingdom and we see it going down, okay? And we gotta adjust accordingly as we wait on Yahweh Shai, man. Because it's always something that we can do inwardly to improve on as we wait, man. And that's what makes the wait don't seem so long when we're occupied, with that self-development in the spirit, man, as we wait. Okay? But but that goes back to the point. This is why we're here, to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. We're pretty much just commentating the phases of prophecy leading up to that, man. You got it, bro.
And this is, you have something, bro?
Yeah, something go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah,
You positive?
I'll let you make it.
Matthew 13:41. All right, the Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend and them which do iniquity.
So the angels that's going to be with Yahweh Shai said they're going to gather things that offend and do iniquity, man. So them chariots going to be doing precision strikes, man. Okay? destroying this infrastructure and destroying people, man. There's a lot of people finna go back, there's a lot of spirits finna go back to the spiritual realm, man. Because under Esau Edom, they became unfit, okay? The people that get destroyed in destruction, they so bad, they're not even fit to be slaves, man, at this point, okay? So what we're finna see is Yahweh Shai clean house, man, and set up an eternal righteous kingdom, man. You know, you got it, bro. You had
Yeah. Like this Isaiah 62:6. I set watch upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which will never hold their peace, nor day nor night.
Yep, and that's the promise, okay? And you can see that, you know what, that's increase, you know, because you've been seeing the influx in live streams, pre-recordings, okay? Certain camps go out twice a week, you know, so you're seeing an increase in the spirit because your house Shai is getting closer, man.
Yeah.
You know, so we're constantly watching these things because we're in the thick of prophecy, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And even if you think about the movie Troy, how was Hector, who was a Trojan, able to meet the Greeks at the beachfront? Because of the watchmen. You know what I'm saying? They didn't get caught slipping. So they were able to actually meet them at the beachfront because of the watchmen. And that's what the prophets, that's what the prophets are doing.
And going back to the recent video, the other brother, when Dr. Zaba uploaded, the brother had a dream about the MOTB.
Yeah.
You know, he said when they was out there on the highways and byways, people came in droves. And they started seeing like the RFID was being mentioned on mainstream news. They came like to bound to the brothers. So y'all been saying this in the spirit, you know, and now it's coming to fruition. And we're not looking for that type of preeminence, people coming by, you know, bow down to us. But at the end of the day, this doctrine of Yahweh Bashar Shai is going to stand out,
Right.
you know?
Because the Lord gonna be all the praise.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about it. That's the real thing about it. We just gotta stay in it.
Yeah.
That's thing, and that's our biggest thing. Lord don't take spirit away from us. So that's what it is.
Knows it's
I'm gonna stay in it. Alright, I'm gonna finish.
Hey, make your point, bro?
I'm gonna finish.
Yeah.
Alright. Verse 7, and giving a rest to establish and to make Jerusalem
And give
praise
him
the
no
Lord.
rest. Hey, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. So we supposed to be bugging them, man, as far as praying, asking, look, are you coming today? Are you coming today? Are you coming today? Just like that Bart Simpson commercial, are we there yet? Are we there yet? That's how we supposed to be in the spirit, awaiting the second return of Yahweh Shai, man.
Exodus, the 3rd chapter, how it goes to how he heard the cry of the children of Israel. So how much more than New Egypt?
Exactly.
You know? So we supposed to be signing and crying.
You gotta be kicked that for me, bro.
Yeah, this is in
All right, let me get this one first in mind. I got you.
this is Jeremiah 8:7. Yea, the stork in the heaven knoweth her appointed times, and the turtle and the crane and the swallow observe the time of their coming, but my people know not the judgment of the Lord.
Right, because they don't have the spirit. And these are animals. So even animals are spiritual in people. But now, fast forward to December the 31st, you see multiple people, various nations saying what? Something is going on. So now even these brute beasts know something's going on. You know? And that goes to show you that the Most High is putting his spirit on people, different individuals, and letting them know something is coming down the pipeline. This Jake lady said, even dealing with the fog, you can feel something is coming on if it's not happening already.
What she said, pending doom.
And pending doom. And doom goes into what? Judgment. That doomsday clock, that means judgment day clock. That's what doom means.
And one thing about those birds, you know, they have those instincts. You know, they see that bad weather or that bad storm coming, they migrate to a better region for safety.
They know where to go.
Right.
So 2/3 of our people, for the most part, they don't have that type of spirituality. They don't even know where to go because they're not paying attention to that bad storm coming. So they're gonna get caught off guard out there.
Y'all,
They say in this world, they're gonna get caught lacking. You know?
That's a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people feel that way. Like,
All the companies, man, like,
I'm
me
too
too,
that
man.
way.
Yeah. Everybody said they feel something coming down the line. You know?
And they run into it naked, man. You know? And I get this real quick, just bag it up. Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself.
Hey, and the prudent man, that starts with the prophets, trickling down to the rest of the elect. Because prudent goes into what to know. And we know via the Holy Spirit the contents of the scriptures. Go ahead.
But the simple pass on and are punished.
Yeah, you stupid cats, man. You passed on and are punished. Why? Because basically you didn't take heed when the prophet was out there. Because at the end of the day, there's no excuses. You know, ever since 1969 all the way up to 2024 to the incoming of so-called 2025, you have the prophets. You have countless videos that are accessible. You know, all you gotta do is go on YouTube. You can be anywhere in the country. You can go on YouTube any time of the day and receive the word of the Most High. All you Uber driver Israelites and you Lyft driver Israelites, you pass by shaloming and throwing up your fucking fist. At the end of the day, you're gonna be destroyed if you're not of the elect. Because it's deeper than just passing by saying shalom.
Like you always say in the spirit, like you gotta get your hands dirty.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, the reward of a prophet. You know, you gotta put your life on the line in order to receive the salvation of the Most High. Everybody that's true gotta get their hands dirty. You know, in a spiritual way, from Yahweh Shah trickling down to us. And everybody had to sacrifice. Yahweh sacrificed his son. Yahweh Shah sacrificed himself for Yahweh. And through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Shah, we're sacrificing ourselves just as Yahweh Shah did.
Make your body live in sacrifice.
That's it, man. We, like Elder Bond said, we all joint heirs. But you have to get your hands dirty. I have one.
Ma,
Yo,
go ahead, bro.
okay, this is the book of Luke, chapter 19, starting verse 12. He said, therefore, a certain man, nobleman, went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom and to return.
And the old man is Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
And he went back to the Father at the right hand side in the spiritual realm. That's that far country. Okay, go ahead.
And he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy till I come.
Yep. So Yahweh Shah, going back in Revelation 5, and talk about when he loosed the seals and understanding. You know? So the scripture speaks about how he gives gifts to men, and that talent represents a currency, man.
Yeah.
Okay?
And occupies a priest.
Yep.
You know, when you go to the bathroom at a restaurant, it's either vacant or it's occupied.
Mm-hmm.
So you're supposed to be in use in this truth. You're supposed to be fucking active, man.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
You got it, Mark.
Go ahead, bro.
That was it, what I'm gonna say, because you know, they say occupy till I come. Like I said, occupy pretty much going into when you're looking at who better continuing on the business. And just like Yahweh Shah said he was about his father's business, and Yahweh Shah went to the spirit world to the right hand of Heavenly Father. We supposed to continue on with the family business as prophets.
That's heat. That's fire.
And even on Call of Duty, you play online, and you just being stable, you know what I'm saying, it's not doing anything, you get kicked out of the room for inactivity.
Well, I couldn't play because you and Bonnie out with mine, man.
You know? But it shows, you know, just on, like, you know, correlated on spiritual aspect, you gotta be busy, man. You gotta stay busy.
And that's the footnote that it says here. It says, do business.
See? Like Crystal Ma say, hey, we have to be about our Father's business. So Yahweh Shah left us the business of him and his Father.
He left us the resources needed to maintain the business, man.
That's right, bro.
You know, with these spiritual gifts, you know, that brothers have. Okay, that's the talents, man. Because this wisdom is money, man. And when we get online, man, it's like a spiritual stock exchange, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why we can pick up wisdom from each other, add to, you know, to our spiritual arsenal, then go what, man? Spread it somewhere else, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I got you, bro. Romans 11:33. Oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
How unsearchable are his judgments and his ways past finding out.
Yeah, because wisdom, really, because when people think about, you know, wealth, you know, well, there was certain wisdom needed, you know, to obtain wealth and to maintain it, man. Okay, even Esau in his wickedness, got that shit broke down to a science. You know, you go into this money system like, It's shit wicked and off, but it's a wicked wisdom too. But we got this wisdom and righteousness, man. You know, to really obtain anything that's worth value, there's underlining of wisdom that has to be applied, man. You know, and so we have the wisdom of these scriptures, and we work in this wisdom, and it's going to lead to immortality and joint rulership with Yahweh, man. You know.
This is Ecclesiasticus 20 and 28. He that tilleth his land should increase his heat.
Mm-hmm.
And he that pleaseth great men should get pardon for iniquity.
Yeah, so you going into tilling, that's a labor, you know, and then you go into the agriculture, man. It's a very tedious job, man. You know, you can't be slack when it's time to plant because you only got one season to plant. Okay, because you're gonna have a season of rain, and if you didn't plant, okay, when that rain hit, then that rain don't do you no good. You didn't plant nothing. And then when the harvest comes, you didn't have nothing planted, okay? It's gonna show in the harvest, man.
Mm-hmm.
You see, and you gotta do these things in season. You can't be slack. You can't get to it when you want to get to
That's
it.
right.
Okay?
That's right.
Or when it's convenient. When you know you gotta plant in this season. If you miss this season, you done. People gonna die.
Right.
You know, if you miss this.
That's right.
You know? You got it, bro.
I got to quit.
Yeah.
And this 1 Corinthians 15 and 58. It says, therefore, my beloved brother, be ye steadfast, unmovable.
Off the shot and read 57.
And this 1 Corinthians 15 and 57. But thankful be Yahweh Shai, which give us the victory through our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
So we already got the victory. Okay? Because all we can do is show appreciation for the victory Yahweh Shai already got. And see, when we serve Yahweh Shai, this is through faith showing our appreciation. Because there's nothing you can do to earn an eternal kingdom. You know, like you can't work 1,000 lifetimes and earn an eternal. No, this is appreciation for the victory that's already established, man.
And that's where the word nepotism comes in.
Yeah. You see, so we're here showing appreciation, man. You know, day in and day out, it's an appreciation thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, go ahead.
Right. Verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brother, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work.
Yep, and then word abounding goes to exceed the fixed amount. You know, and that's the mindset that we should be in of exceeding the fixed amount. Okay? Because we're in a time now, so like we said earlier, the earth is getting more wicked by the month. You know, by the day. So, there's nothing left to do out there, man.
No.
You know, as we're in this setting, you know, various brothers, you know, in this same setting, pushing this word, and you have people outside, okay, still trying to make the most of the satanic kingdom, man. We know what it is out there, man. You know, so we should be, like the scripture say, I must decrease and he must increase, man. So that means that the will, okay, the agenda, the interest of Yahweh Shai, okay, comes before even our own interest, man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's love too, man.
Yeah.
You know, Yahweh Shai looking out for us, like, the words of making this kingdom, like, I gotta look like Lil Wayne, Lil Uzi Vert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the pinnacle in this society.
Yeah.
I got just like these niggas just to make it.
Or do what they did.
Yeah,
you
do
know
what they
I'm saying?
did. So he's showing us through the spirit, like, this is not it, man.
Yeah.
So we might as well wait and just get this down kingdom, man.
Again, Trey Songz, I can't help but wait.
Wait.
Awesome.
Alright.
You was doing something?
No, let me go finish. It's always bound in the work of Yahweh Shai. For as much you know.
Always abounding. That's what Priest Lamar said, man, occupied.
Yeah.
Always abounding, man. Ain't no days off. Now we know you have some issues and things of that nature, but really going into what? You have to be active, man. You have to be active.
And it's everything, Yahweh Shai is the center. You know, and everything we do gets us back to that center.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you handle your business on the job or the business, you making sure that's straight so you can have a clear mind to do this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we take care of our bodies and our health so we can be fit to do this.
Right.
You know, we do what we gotta do to keep, relationships All right, but sometimes, hey, there's nothing you can do, but you know, we keep things copacetic as possible so we can be freed up to do this. Everything root back to your house shop.
Hey, you got me in that old DMX spirit. One of my favorite lyrics, he said, I got a lot of dreams. I ain't really chasing mine. We chasing the dreams of Yahweh, you know, our dreams are in heaven, man. You know, and then, hey, it's all these signs. Hey, every brother here knows that it's over. You know it's over when people in the world saying Christmas ain't Christmas no more.
Yeah.
New Year's ain't New Year's no more. So if you gotta make up your mind, you need to make up your mind right now and stop pussyfooting, man.
No tyranny.
Yeah, make no tyranny, man. Because it's fucking over. Things will never go back before COVID. Let's just be real. Since that spirit came in, this shit has been spiraling faster down the drain.
I had a little video on it. It's he could be an Edomite, but he had a dream 9 months ago that Trump was in office, and when he came into office, he addressed the public, you know, like, dear fellow Americans, going into a new, you know, so-called pandemic, you know, and guess what time frame it was? Same time frame the C-19 happened in the spring. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they keep talking about all these different pesticides out there right now. So, hey, we around it, hey, we in that time, you know. Our scripture goes into about pesticides, you know, things of that sort. You know,
Plague in Egypt as before.
it's gonna play Egypt as before. That's right.
But much you know that your labor of love is not in vain.
And this is, and see, people talk about, you know, that we a hate group, but how? And we got the gospel.
Right.
We're teaching the gospel.
Yeah.
So how can we be a hate group? We're telling you to stop doing the things that kill you.
Right.
You know?
Right.
We're telling you everything to do not to die. You know, but our people are so enchanted that people do everything to die. You know? Look how Jake lived. They get put to death, and then everybody acts surprised. How?
Right.
This nigga did everything to do to die.
Right.
You know, you look at the women of our nation, you know, and the mindset that they have and they poor decision making, and then they end up in the same position with the same results.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's right.
So this cycle of our people getting worse and worse and going backwards, and this a labor of love will telling you to stop.
Mm-hmm.
It's a better way.
That's right.
You know? You got it.
Because, hey, we're not a hate group, man. We're just the opposite. We're a group that's hated. Because we tell the people what's going to happen if they don't change, you know what I'm saying, their ways of living, man. And the judgment's going to come upon their heads. But their flesh is so drawn into, you know what I'm saying, being fulfilled with this westernized way of living. You know, they just don't want to hear the truth of the matter. That's why the scripture says, have I become your enemy? Because I tell you the truth, bro, we paraphrasing, man. These people don't want to hear what could actually save their life, man. They want to hear what's going to make their flesh feel good.
Right.
Snoop Dogg.
That's right. And this James 5:7 in the GNT, it said, be patient then, my friends, until the Lord comes. See how patient farmers are as they wait for their land to produce precious crops.
Because all we can do is wait on the Lord to make his move. So that's another thing. There's patience in this thing. That's why we really gotta set ourselves up for a marathon. You know? We gotta keep everything moving for a marathon, man, because we don't know the patience that the Lord is gonna require of us as we wait this thing out, man. Okay? But eventually we know, hey, the harvest is gonna come. Okay? Which we're gonna get that immortality, we're gonna get rulership, we're gonna get, you know, wives, children, wealth, estates. That's what's gonna grow from the seeds we're planting, man. But it's a thing of patience, man.
That's right.
You know? Because guess what? Those farmers, that's why they know they can't eat all the crops in 1 year. You know? They gotta put some reserve back. Just in case it don't go, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta have something, you know, to sustain them as they wait on the harvest, man. You got it, bro.
They wait patiently for the autumn and spring rains. You also must be patient. Keep your hopes high, for the day of the Lord's coming is near.
Yeah, and then you go to the scripture to talk about the former and latter rain, which that was going into that, because it didn't rain a lot in Jerusalem. You know? So if you missed the former rain, which was the time of planting, okay, that rain will get the ground ready for planting, and then you will plant, and then that former rain will pretty much, you know, nourish your seed. And then that latter rain will nourish the harvest. You know, but guess what? You have to depend on your Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shah for that, man. You know, because if either one of them didn't come, you was done. Like you read about those famines, those 3 years, what did Elijah do? He shut up the rain. So that rain didn't come, what you cause the famine. Okay? But the Lord has been allowing us to sow seed, and it's constantly being watered, and eventually it's gonna sprout up. You got it.
I will get that in Corinthians.
Okay.
You know, going to the point you was making about planning.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so.
You got a closer?
No, I got one though.
Okay, bring it.
Okay, hey, I got one for you, bro. And this is John 4:35. You know what? Let's start at verse 34. Yahushua said unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me and to finish his work.
Yeah, that's the priority. You know? That's the priority of this work, man, the meat. Okay? So when, you know, you talk about meat, you know, that's the main, you know, the entree. You see? So this work is the entree of our life, man. Everything else is a side dish. You know?
In verse 35, say not you, there are yet 4 months, and then comes harvest. Behold, I say unto you, lift up your eyes and look on the fields, for they are white already to harvest.
Yeah, and the field is the church, man. You know, it goes to Israel being that vineyard. Okay? So you have to understand, man, there's a congregation, you know, there's a weight to be watered, to be fed. You know?
Man, since you said that, for the Greek word for field, the definition is land which is plowed or cultivated.
Yeah, land which is plowed is cultivated, and this word been going out. Okay, you have the minds of our people that ready to be cultivated, man. You know, and there's the husbandman. That's a tedious job, man, because you got to cut away at things. You got to hedge the plants, you know, from rodents. Different things. That's a very tedious job.
And for the term white in the Greek is leukos, like you had what's it called, leukemia, right? G3022, and it means of whitening color of ripening grain.
Ripening grain, man. You know, going back to what brother just bringing out about the harvest.
And for that term harvest in the Greek, the definition is figuratively of the gathering of men into the kingdom of the Most High.
So that's what we're being harvested for. You see, as you got 2/3, you know, they're just there to be destroyed. They're just feeling, okay, their role in wickedness, man. You see, but we're fulfilling our cultivation in righteousness. Lord, will their number we endure. You see, yeah.
This 1 Corinthians 3:8. Now he that planted and he that watered are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor.
Yep. So it's in according to your own labor. You know. So guess what? Because I guess 5 brothers here now. Okay. But when we depart ways, we're responsible for maintaining our own lots in this thing, man. Whatever it might be, however great, however small, we're responsible for maintaining these things, man. Cause like you look at camp, like every Friday, whatever Saturday, when brothers go out, guess what? Those days in between, every brother is responsible to holding it down, so they can come to camp and hold it down, man. You know. So we in the time now to where, hey, every brother, we got to have a mindset, you know, that we have to fulfill our office for the overall good of everyone else, man. And ultimately, we're going to be rewarded for the things that we do on and off camera, man. You know, that's what makes us do these things, you know, joyfully, man. You know?
And that's why the Bible so important. Because each brother gonna bring out something different to add on to the Bible.
That's right. Verse 9. For we are laborers together with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Ye are Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua's husbandry. Ye are Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua's building.
Yeah. And And this is the house of David in the spirit that's being built, is being erected. You know, that's why Scripture speaks so much about edification, which is to build up, man. You know, and that's why we do these lessons. It's the intent to build up the believers. Every lesson we should, you know, be built up and have a better perspective as we walk away from these lessons, man.
That's right, bro.
As we
Y'all
walk,
things edify.
That's right.
we walk away from these fellowships, and you know, leaving fellowship is edifying, man.
That's right.
You know, when you're around the brethren, man. You know, so we have everything we need to build up this spiritual house. Okay, as we labor and wait on, okay, the Savior, Yahushua. Okay, we have plenty to be occupied in, man.
And that's so heavy what you said, because even if we go out and watch a game or something, or we just chilling, and what did the scriptures talk about? How the whole shot's in the middle, or 2 or 3 gathered in his name, man. So that's why you always get spiritual intakes from the gathering, because your house shot, all praises to the Most High, is within us, man.
And no matter where we at, they always gonna reroute back into the word.
Yes, sir.
To your house shot. You know, like you said, that benchmark.
Even on jokes.
Even our joke. Even karaoke.
Right.
I got the bees on you.
So with that, you know, both sides willing you with edified. I'm gonna end off by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Ba'adash. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.